Breaking news, Jeff Fisher just been fired and I am over the moon. This man, how is he even still employed? You coached for 22 plus seasons. You only had 6 winning seasons. You haven't had a winning season since like 2008. Why were you still employed? And then on NFL.com, they had the nerve to put at the headline, "Oh, the football world is shocked by the firing." Football world is shocked by the firing of Jeff Fisher. Excuse me? We were shocked last week when he got an extension for 2 years. It's an injustice to have Jeff Fisher get an extension. He needs to put up the headset, put it up somewhere, retire. You got no reason coaching in the NFL anymore. You have a better chance of inviting Hitler to a Jewish a Jewish picnic to eat a bunch of knishes during Sukkot in late October than Jeff Fisher coaching you to a Super Bowl, let alone a playoff game. This man is absolutely terrible. And you had the nerve to put him on Hard Knocks when you're moving the Rams to LA from St. Louis. And you constantly see him every episode. That's an 8-8 attitude. We can't go 8-8 this year. Well, 8-8's all you know how to coach, buddy. You absolutely suck. Him and the defensive coordinator arguing left and right on the field all season long. They only won about 2 games in the damn Coliseum this year, and I might just be wrong. They probably only won 1. You got all pros on your team. You had freaking Todd Gurley in the backfield last year, tore up the league. I think he was like 3rd in rushing. What is he doing this year? He hasn't had a game over 100 yards. You got Aaron Donald, who's the best defensive lineman, in my opinion, in the league. And the man ain't doing shit. I mean, he's still doing well, but the man, he can't even win him no games on that side of the ball. You had arguably the top 5 defensive line going into the season, and you can't win games. They're like 4-9. You drafted Jared Goff 1st overall. You had him on the bench as the 3rd string quarterback up until week 10. How does this happen? Jeff Fisher should not be allowed anywhere near a football facility. I'm talking professional, I'm talking overseas. If you're going to go to well, not really overseas. I mean, Canada's not really overseas. Do they have football overseas? That's beyond the point. Actually, they have NFL Europe, so they do have it overseas. He got no business being in Europe. He got no business being in Canada. He don't need to be south of the border in Mexico. He don't need to be in any collegiate schools. He don't need to be in high school schools. He doesn't need to be anywhere near Pop Warner corrupting the kids, telling them this is how you're supposed to play the game, because evidently everybody who's ever succeeded over Jeff Fisher, nowhere near football. All right? They're all gone. Steve McNair, rest in peace. He escaped. He knew. I'm pretty sure if you were to speak to Steve McNair right now, he'll let you know from beyond the grave, Jeff Fisher's not really a good coach. It was just his own heroics that got them to the Super Bowl. Eddie George in the backfield running 10,000 yards his career. But I'm letting you know right now, I guarantee you he'll tell you Jeff Fisher did not get anything done with him in Tennessee. All right? Jeff Fisher, I'm glad you got fired. Next, before the season's over, you know who needs to go? Mr. Rob Ryan in Buffalo. Rex, I know you tried to do your brother a solid, but he needs to be nowhere near football. Get rid of his headset as well. Because I was looking at the statistics. Not only did they get destroyed by the Pittsburgh Steelers, which was really glorious for me, but not only did they get destroyed by the Pittsburgh Steelers this past Sunday, last 2 years, when the man was in New Orleans, he set records for the worst defense in NFL history. How is he employed? He needs to be nowhere near a football facility. Overseas, underneath the border, collegiate, high school level, Pop Warner, they need to go. Jeff Fisher, I'm happy you got fired. Rob Ryan, you're next. You are next. I'm telling you right now, I want to see the headline before the week is over. Rob Ryan is fired out of Buffalo. Get him out of here. Trade Buddy Ryan for Rob Ryan. Well, he's beyond the grave, so I actually can't say that. I don't know why I keep forgetting Buddy Ryan done passed away. Rest in peace. Wonderful 4-6 defense that he created. But Rob Ryan absolutely sucks. Your son could not follow the legacy. Okay? Rex Ryan went on and won himself a Super Bowl. Rob Ryan, I'm not too sure. I don't think he was on that 2009 Saints team. No, it wasn't. There was that other, the bounty dude who's in the backfield. I don't think he's able to coach anymore himself, at least not in the NFL. But he's a better goddamn defensive coordinator than Rob Ryan. Rob Ryan need to get fired. All right? Jeff Fisher, I'm happy you're unemployed. Go home, sit with your family, enjoy the money that you got. Do not come anywhere near football. You are 58 years old. It's time for an early retirement. Move to Honolulu, stay near the beaches, get nowhere near football. All right? This is a win for football fans everywhere. This is a win for the LA Rams. This is a win for football.